He knows he's got mana as well. He mouses over the mana gem.
Wait, did he really? Wait. Caught. No shot.
More on the way.
Oh, yeah, he did. Is that mana gem right there? Is that what that is? I don't even know what the f that is. What is that pink thing right there? That's it? He knew. You knew it. Holy shit, bro. What? All right. I'm going to explain this to you guys so that you're aware of the situation as it is currently unfolding. So, all right, I'm going to show the clip, okay? Asmin went over it, the PirateSoftware. Wait, is there another video? PirateSoftware hates me. Bro, why are okay. I'm going to give my take on this. I'm tired of this shit. I'm giving my take on this. Everybody wants to know what I think about it. All right. PirateSoftware was in a dungeon with a bunch of people, okay? Start with like 5 people, right? Like they're just running a normal. I don't even know the name of the dungeon, okay? Because like I'm a new WoW player, but I understand what's going on. I understand enough to know what's going on, right? So
I want to make sure I pause the music. And you got the mage in the back.
Yeah.
They bite off too much, more than they can chew.
I got shield wall.
Dire Maul, yeah. Who cares?
Just run. Can you target dummy?
The call is to run. The call is to run. The call is to run right here.
And you got the mage in the back.
Yeah. Well, I got shield wall. God damn it. Just run. Can you target dummy?
Run. Everybody's screaming run. Okay.
So
PirateSoftware is right here.
Asmon Gold's assistant tip $13.37. Pirate roached out. Don't deny it. Love you, Baldy Cack.
I'm gonna get there. All right, let me explain the situation so people who don't play WoW can understand what the hell's going on right here. Because my audience is Throne and Liberty and Black Desert Online in most cases. Okay, but the WoW community, this is the WoW community, not a super welcoming group of people. Okay.
I can target dummy. Should I do it?
What the f is this guy doing, bro? Did you guys just see that? Oh no, you didn't, because the chat's blocking it. What the f is this dude doing? This guy's like a freak. Turn that off. What the fuck?
Just run. Can you target dummy?
Ooh.
So
Look at he's biting his. Like what is going on? Okay, I didn't even see that initially. What is this guy doing?
Should I do it?
Just kill the master. Yeah, target dummy.
So
WoW players.
Kill the master.
He's a League of Legends player. Okay, yeah, but he's playing WoW right now. Honestly, I expect that from a League player too.
Stand.
True.
Also, are you fine?
Did somebody do something?
Yeah, we have like Geronimo and every other degenerate from League of Legends is playing World of Warcraft. I get it. Yeah, I've seen the Geronimo drama too.
Got last stand.
Did so?
Heal him.
What? Well,
Yeah,
you
just
shouldn't
heal
have
me.
done.
Just come back a little bit.
Okay, so guys, here's PirateSoftware. The call was to run. Everyone is in panic mode. Pirate's already in Darty. He's gone. All right, that motherfucker blinking. He running out. All right, he done. All right, he leaving. Okay, and I just want to point out, this is hardcore WoW. If you die, you lose your character. To put this in perspective, I'm level 33 right now. I have not died yet, and I've spent 2 days and like 15 hours to get to level 33, which means it's going to take me over 6, maybe 7 days of playtime on my character to get there. Now, I want everyone to notice this pack right here. That's a big deal. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah,
have a bad day, aren't you?
Snuppy, just run.
Okay, so in natural selection, this is the druid that the druid is
about to get snubbed out.
Why are you walking, bro?
About to get snubbed out.
What are you talking about? Why am
This
I
is
walking? Look
savage, but come on, man.
So they're telling PirateSoftware to come back.
Just kill the.
He's saying, look at my mana. What are we talking about? He does have a little bit of mana. Granted, if he casts, he probably has enough for like Nova, like Ice Nova here.
Innovate.
Use Nova, bro. Come on.
Kill the mastiffs. We got this. In a sense of
or something.
Once run is called, you can't go back. No, I will give my take at the end. I want everybody to see it.
Or something.
You see my mana? What am I supposed to do for you?
Just kill the mastiffs. One shot. Okay.
So here's the healer right here, so you guys know what the is going on? This is the rogue doing what he can. This is the here, who's basically causing the majority of this situation. He just aggroed another pack that's off screen over here.
More on the way, more on the way.
Now. The match.
Boom, the frostbolt hits. Yeah, so you can see that they're...
I'm dead.
Now we're gonna wait.
Okay, so Sarah is the healer and literally stopped to get the heal off on the tank and died for the tank here. Okay, so like, you understand that this is like 200 hours of playtime that Sarah just like basically handed away because they were selfless and said, go my son, live, died.
Sarah?
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. We gotta watch the rest of it.
I'm dead.
Okay, here we
Now
go.
we're gonna wait.
Sarah?
No.
So Sarah dead.
Okay, get out.
Okay, but the person that really is majority at fault here is the druid,
Invocation's on
unfortunately.
cooldown, man.
Yeah, so Pirate Software on he just coping. He can't help. Don't worry about it. He can't help. Don't worry. We're gonna talk about it.
How much mana is ice
as well?
There's no so much.
By the way, Pirate Software is already out of the dungeon. He's gone. Everybody else is still scrambling, backpedaling, trying to get the away. Pirate's out.
You have a boss in you. You called
Getting
run.
slowed.
Ran.
Wait,
Anything
I
for
can-
me?
Stop.
I don't think I cannot stun him. Also, you go.
Just run.
Is this who I think it is?
Yeah. So at this
Oh my
point,
god.
the druid has died now too. Natural selection took its course. The druid, whose primarily fault it was, also died. Okay. Everyone else makes it out of the dungeon. Everyone else makes it out of the dungeon. Okay. And everyone is super upset about how Pirate Software handled this situation. All right. Here's the brutal truth. At the end of the day, it is hardcore WoW. People don't want to sacrifice all of their playtime. Okay. Was Pirate Software technically wrong? So like the argument that Asmon likes to make here, and the argument that a lot of people are making in Pirate's defense, is that the call was to run. He ran, bro. It's self-preservation. He left. And that is not an incorrect argument. That is technically true. Okay? In a court of law, he did nothing wrong. Pirate really didn't do anything wrong. He listened to the call. He got out. That being said, I think that what people are most upset about in this situation is you saw how brutal Pirate Software, how little Pirate Software actually gives a shit about the people that he's playing with. It's an emotional argument. People are upset. Okay. Did he do anything wrong? No, not necessarily. I'll be honest with you. He could have gone back and ice novad, but then he puts himself a little bit at risk, but maybe the druid gets out. I'll be honest with you. It's possible, but unlikely. I would agree with Asmon's take. I've watched this like 100 times. I don't think that anything changes if Pirate Software necessarily helps. That being said, in a situation like this, you guys, this is a life or death situation. Okay, die in game, you die in real life. I'm just kidding. In hardcore WoW like this, you really see how much people actually care. A lot of people love to talk on the internet. Oh, he cares so much. Oh, I care. Oh, yeah, these are the homies. I've never abandoned the homies. But when the rubber hits the road, you can see people's character. Okay? Like that's... Okay, I will tell you this right now. I did BFD at like level 28 or 29. And with a bunch of randoms, because no one in OnlyFans would do it with me. Okay, I asked for like 3 days. No one would do it with me. I said, F it. The thing that I love about hardcore WoW so much, and the reason that keeps me playing the game, is the dungeons. I'm like really enjoying, because it's the first time I've really experienced like really good dungeons like this that I'm having a lot of fun with. I queued up with randoms in hardcore classic WoW to do this dungeon that I had never done before, but I watched a guide and I was ready to go, right? Like I felt prepared. So I go in with these randoms, and there was an oh shit moment in the dungeon. A lot like this, where the Huntard...
Pressmaster just resubscribed for 5 months.
Pressmaster, thanks so much for the funds. 5-month resub, but I appreciate you. Thanks so much, man. Welcome back. Almost at the 6-month patch, man. The Huntard, okay, the tank goes off and aggroes like 3 or 4 mobs. And then the Huntard's pet, the Hunter's pet just runs off and aggroes everything else in the room. Like 3 packs. Okay, 3 extra packs worth of shit. Okay. And I will tell you right now, in that situation, there were 2 or 3 people in the party. You know, like you could tell people are getting a little uneasy. And the tank was spamming in chat. He was like, stand your ground, help me. You know, like he's dropping his like long, like the glue. He's dropping sleep shit. I'm trying to aggro with my pet, and I stood tall in that situation. I said, I got you, homie. I aggroed all of them on my pet. The pet went down to like 10 HP, and I almost had to sack it, but it lived, right? And everybody was fine. Like we got through it. Everything was fine. And I'm gonna tell you right now, in that situation, I was more prepared to help those random people than PirateSoftware was to help these people. Okay. It showed, the reason people are upset about Pirate is not because he did anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. This is an emotional argument, okay? He just abandoned them immediately. At the first available opportunity, it wasn't even a question, okay? And that, I think, was a jarring moment. Because up until this point, I think a lot of people saw PirateSoftware as like super wholesome. He cares about the people he's with, blah, 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 blah. And then like you saw in that moment, he doesn't give a okay? He does not care. He's going to save his character, okay? And I'm going to be clear, that's a fine take. You can absolutely, he's just bad. No, I don't think he's bad at the game at all. You got the level 60 in hardcore. Wow, shut up. He's not bad. He's not bad at all. Self-preservation, I get it. I understand. He didn't want to sacrifice his playtime or put himself at risk. I get that. But people just not okay with how much he just basically shoved everyone off. There's this like argument, everyone's beating around the bush, like saying like, oh yeah, everybody was at fault and he should admit blame. You, man. No, that's some way to deflect. That's a great way to just deflect blame off of yourself. Okay, in a lot of cases. In most, I watched this like 100 times. It's the druid's fault. It ain't even a question. Like, could everyone have played better? Absolutely. But the druid should not sleep well at night, knowing that he killed the healer too. Okay, that's his fault. All right. I would have ran too. Well, we all would have ran. There's a difference though between running and what Pirate did. Okay, everyone in the party ran. Pirate roached. Okay, he was like a fart in the wind, gone. Okay, you can see everyone else is trying to do, like they're backing up, they're running, but they're trying to do everything they can. Even if they don't think it's necessarily going to make the difference, they're trying to do what they can without putting themselves at too much risk. And that's the truth. Okay, everybody backing up is worried about themselves. Self-preservation is important. So they don't want to put themselves at too much risk, but they're throwing everything they can to try to help them. While not putting themselves at a chance of dying. Okay, Pirate didn't even do that. He just ran away. He casted one blizzard on the way out, and then he looked back once, and they weren't even in render distance. He's gone.
Pox just resubscribed for 6 months.
Ran straight up.
Listen to the tweet, you will understand more. Savix is the Bible wow-ish.
All right,
Keep
now
up the content.
All right, so that's my take on it. I think that okay, and let me put it this way. If I was going to do a dungeon with people, I would not queue with PirateSoftware because of something like this. It's not because he's bad. It's not because he's like, it's not because he's a mage or whatever. Like people are saying, oh, he didn't accept fault. He just can't accept fault. No, I think it was minimally his fault. I would just, I don't want to be necessarily at a party with someone that's going to abandon me at the first sign of trouble. Even if the situation looks dire, I still expect like maybe a little bit of help on the way out, right? Like, and I'm a warlock. I just want to be clear. I'm the last person that dies. I'm the last person that will die in a situation like the tank dies, the healer dies, then I'm at risk. Okay, like I'm probably not gonna die, but like I would rather do a dungeon with Ms. Giff because Ms, as dumb as Ms is, he'll go down with the ship. Like, I'm not asking you to like sacrifice yourself. You know what I mean? I'm not asking you to like be shameless. Like the healer was like, dude, that was exceptional. That was insane. Let's just stop and heal somebody like that. You can't expect people to do that. But like back up, do everything you can to try to help them without putting yourself at risk, right? But you get out, you save yourself. I get it. But that's not what he did. He just ran. And like Could he have done something? Maybe. Probably doesn't matter, but maybe it does. And that's the problem with the situation. It's an emotional argument. What is up, guys? Brief intermission here to say that my first official merch has been released, and it's a Basil plushie. Oh, it's Basil. He's in a tuxedo. It's so cute. If you find my videos entertaining, fun, or informative at all, if you're watching a guide, is to support it with the Basil plushie. Links in the video description. It's only available for the next few days, so check it out, guys. Thanks so much. Back to the video. Now, there's been a lot of people weighing in. Aspen had over 100,000 people watching when this was going on. Literally insane. Yamato got super upset. Tyler 1 was called in on it. Tyler's take was exactly kind of what mine was. Tyler says, play for yourself, you know, and he played for himself, and Tyler would just laugh it off. But like, Tyler knows, and he basically explained, yeah, like, dude, could he have done something? Yeah, sure. But like, he saved himself. You know, the call was to run, right? Technically, he didn't do anything wrong, right? So now we have, to those trying to character assassinate me online for a bad pull in Dire Maul and Hardcore WoW. This is a Hardcore WoW and a lot on the line. When you step foot in a... Oh my God. Okay, so we're going to read the original tweet from PirateSoftware. And I do want to be clear. I love PirateSoftware. I do. You know why? It's because he made one of my favorite games of all time, StarCraft 2. All right, or he helped develop that game. That being said, he didn't nerf Zerg and Wings of Liberty, and he can f himself for that. All right. You think I don't remember Broodlord Infested? Yeah, it's your fault. Okay, I remember. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Okay, as we were. This is a dungeon in Hardcore WoW. A lot is on the line when you step foot into a dungeon. Here is a light breakdown of the last 24 hours. Our party went the wrong way and overpulled multiple packs with a boss. The shot caller made the call to run and went back and then went back on that call. He did not go back on that call. He did not go back on that call. As far as I'm aware, I've watched this clip like 100 times. He said, run, 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 run. And then he was like, dude, at least help. That's not going back on the call. That's just asking you to like do what you can. Bro, throw your range. Just throw your shit, bro. Frostbolt, Nova, stay like something. Blizzard, like do some shit. Like, you know, like but still run. The call is always to run. Okay? Like that's why everybody else kind of understood, and everybody else in the WoW community understands this as well. Like it's one thing to like run, and it's another thing to completely abandon your party and get the f out on your own. Okay? That's something that you expect someone to do with a group of randoms. Not guild members. Not guild members. Not Lamafau. Thanks for the bribes. I appreciate you. All right. Anyway, during the run out, another pack was pulled. Yeah, the druid's idiot. As we had opted to skip it previously, which is never a good thing. Communication was completely broken throughout this, and it was our second time failing the dungeon. The communication could have been better, no question, but I think that the only person that really wasn't talking was Pirate in this case. Everyone had played poorly, and 2 people ultimately lost their characters for it. It's true. Everyone did play poorly, but like the druid's the one that needs to lose sleep over it. Like again, Pirate didn't really do anything wrong. It just showed you how little he actually is emotionally connected or gives a shit about anyone else that he's playing with. Okay, like that's just the bottom line of it. It's an emotional, moral argument. He didn't technically do anything wrong. Now, that being said, the WoW community are a bunch of degenerates. So each person in this group made mistakes, including myself. I have never once said I was perfect in my play, nor I was a god gamer. Well, I'm pretty sure he did say that. He's like, well, I didn't do anything wrong. The call was to run. Right? He said that a few times, and people got really upset with him for it. And he wasn't wrong about that. I'm just an ex-Blizzard employee that's played Mage for a long time. Yeah, he's an expert. Veteran player. What is this? To pin that on a single person is absurd at best, and if you're calling for a death or cancellation over it, you're just too invested. If you're a creator engaging in this behavior, then eventually your content will have to end, but the relationships you've solved will be permanent. Hope it will be worth it for you. I just want to be really clear. Again, he didn't really do anything wrong, but the moral argument that he should have stopped and actually tried to help a little bit on his way out. I understand self-preservation, but help a little bit on the way out. Yeah, I get that. I totally get it. And that's the emotional argument people are working with, right? But people, it's not his fault. This situation is 5% his fault anyway. Should he have helped? Sure. Right? If he's if he's trying to be a good person, yeah. Doesn't give a fuck about being a good person. He's just trying to get out. Didn't he work for the government for a while or some shit? He's got FBI tokens and stuff. This is a stone cold Steve Austin situation. Doesn't give a And again, I like PirateSoftware. Again, I like his takes on things. He's a developer for StarCraft. Like, I don't think he should be canceled over it. I think he did what he had to do. And this is like some of the best content we've seen in like a week in OnlyFans. That's a little crazy, bro. To those trying to defend me, don't worry about it. This too shall pass. Do not attack anyone else on my behalf. I've always hated that kind of behavior. I have no intention of stopping making things, and I do not, or not doing stuff I already have been. Okay, those who were banned will stay so. Okay, so apparently a bunch of people went into his chat and started like threatening him and doing a bunch of crazy shit. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, the World of Warcraft community are crazy people. Okay, part of the reason I have not streamed more hardcore WoW is that like I've never seen a more cutthroat, shitty community than the World of Warcraft community in all of my years streaming. And I'm talking specifically about the people like the World of Warcraft community, like the streaming community. The players in World of Warcraft, well, LoL seems worse. I have not interacted with some of the League of Legends streamers, but to be fair, some of them are in OnlyFans. Like the culture in OnlyFans is like, how do I explain this? So because everybody in the guild is like giga clout chasing, and like it seems like all the time everyone's just trying to like say something like witty or like get the last quip in so that they can get a clip feature on one of the big streamers. It's like really weird. Okay, and I have had a hard time trying to connect with like literally anyone that doesn't like. I've gotten a few dungeon groups with some homies that are like, they don't have their head up their ass and they don't like, they're not just like clout chasing the other streamers, but like even people I would consider like that I knew going into OnlyFans, I was like, hey, do you want to level together? Or hey, I would ask them a question, this, that, or the other thing. They won't answer me. You know why? Because I'm not in the front row. Okay, and that's fine. Okay, and then there's view botters too. We got view botters all over the community as well. Absolutely insane. These people are disgusting. All right, just shitty thing. Okay, this set aside, the people that I've met in game in World of Warcraft, great people. I've met some really cool people, like just running around, like doing quests with people, and then like doing the dungeons with people too. Those people have been great. I've really enjoyed those people. Those people have been awesome. And the people that I have been able to interact with positively in OnlyFans, also great. But like, I would say the majority of people that I've seen interacting with each other.
The unfortunate thing is that this is a great opportunity to make connections and do the party stream thing, but they are just clout chasing on each other.
Exactly. Right? If you're not in the front row, 20K viewers, whatever, or above like 8K, 4K viewers, no one, who are you? I don't care. They just want to be in the one party with the big streamer, right? Like, and I get it. They're just trying to like clout chase on each other, right? That's fine. But like, damn, I was really kind of hoping to like meet some other creators so I could collab with these people in the future, right? That's what I was trying. That's what I was hoping. But instead, what I found was actually a really incredible game. World of Warcraft Classic, I've never gotten to experience it before. I'm a first time player for it. I played it a little bit when WoW Classic came out. I got to like level 14 or something. I barely left the starting zone for the most part. I walked into the Barrens, got run down by a giraffe, and said, fuck this. But this is my first real, actual World of Warcraft run through, and I'm loving this game. This game is so much fun. I'm really enjoying it. And like, but like the culture in OnlyFans so far, crap. And I'm not talking about the top end creators. Okay, Soda, Tyler, even PirateSoftware, and everyone else has been great. Those great S-Fan, Mizkif, great, amazing. I'm talking about like the middle and like lower tier content creators. You guys have to understand there's like 790 people in OnlyFans, and most of them are content creators. The vast majority are content creators, and they're just, God, they're like the insufferable kind. Miserable, like I will do anything to get ahead kind of people. Sure, you want to do that? Sure, but it does not encourage me to stream in the World of Warcraft category. That shit's crazy. Okay, like I would rather just sit in BDO, Throne and Liberty, even just chatting. Okay, because like I don't necessarily want to be around these people. Okay, there are a good amount of like solid content creators in OnlyFans, but like as with anything, there's a lot of bad eggs in this case. That being said, all right, let's see. Those who are banned will stay so. I've never liked that kind of knee-jerk reaction behavior in our community before, and I will not be changing that now. Obviously, the WoW community is super upset with him. And now they're trying to get him killed, which is crazy. For those that don't understand why they will stay banned, we had a 10-hour-long hate raid over it live on Twitch. What the? Who raided him? We had to ban nearly 4,000 accounts across all platforms, and our moderators received death threats regularly throughout it all. People called for me to be killed both in-game and out-of-game. They tried to get me banned on Twitch, the guild, and WoW. They tried to make disparaging comments about our ferret rescue, and somehow about our ferret rescue, and then they will somehow hurt animals. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, threatening to kill him, threatening to kill his moderators, that's bad, but it's not nearly as bad as threatening to kill ferrets. Okay, I just want to be clear. If anyone threatened to kill a dog, if anyone threatened Basil, good luck. Good luck. You gonna come DFS me in my house, man? This is what the equivalent is, right? Because he has a ferret rescue, right? This would be the equivalent. They would come after Basil, right? I'm just gonna say this. You're gonna come DFS me in my house. You need to understand I have map hacks on and I am paying to win. My gun is much larger than yours. And I know where you are. Good luck. It'll be just like Hardcore Classic. You lose everything. It'll Alt C. Yeah, good luck, bro. Good luck, because you ain't touching Basil. Not with a 10-foot goal. In fact, in that instance where someone did go, I have him trained. The moment he hears the gun rack, like the action run, the moment I run the action, he knows exactly where to go and where to sit. He's trained for this exact scenario. I will not be beaten. That being said, the fact that people are threatening to hurt animals over this is despicable. That's disgusting. The fact that they're threatening to hurt people, yeah, whatever. They tried to spread rumors saying I was convicted of felonies and many other things. That's dumb. The internet hate machine will not, to be clear, somebody in the official Black Desert channel called me a groomer the other day because they were upset. They tried to make fun of me, and then I had a witty retort and I blasted them, right? But it was like in a fun way. It was a super fun way. And then he goes, yeah, well, at least I'm not a groomer. And the mods did not ban them. They didn't ban this. I'm like, mods? Hello? What? Ronan was sitting right there. Let it happen. Unbelievable. I have screenshots of it. I literally have screenshots of it. It's actually just insane, bro. The internet hate machine will not defeat me or the community that supports me. See you in Hardcore Wild tomorrow. Right on. All right, so where is Savix? Okay, here we go. This guy. All right, so Savix, IRL, MMO enthusiast. First off, you don't deserve any of the threats, especially death-related. It's probably a mixture of WoW players and your hate watchers coming to take advantage of the scene. It's true, obviously, which is pathetic. However, some things need to be said. I'd like to give you some insight. Maybe you already know, maybe you don't. As a WoW content creator, I'd like to point out that most people aren't really mad about you roaching out. That's a behavior we see more often in Memon. The death sucks. It happens. Was it possible for everyone to be saved? Yes, 1,000,000%. I don't know about this. But I'm not a WoW veteran, so I'm not going to pretend to know. But that's not the point. People are upset because of the way you close things out, as well as being a complete asshole. Nah, I think, again, people are upset because, again, it's an emotional argument, guys. It's just straight up, it's an emotional argument. It's not even a question. They're upset because he showed that he actually just doesn't give a fuck about the players that he's playing with. It's just that simple. And like, can you blame him? It's hardcore WoW. He'd lose like 7 days of playtime. He doesn't want to risk his 7 days of playtime for some randoms on the internet. What people he consider randoms on the internet. It's just the truth. And more people expect streamers to care more. They expect people to care more in these situations about people that they've really never met in real life before. And like, it was really jarring for the entire community to see just how little he gave a shit about people, right? Or about the people he was playing with, right? And that's a rude awakening for a lot of people. It is what it is. Isn't that what he wrote in this though? I have no idea. I'm reading this for the first time. He has a mana gem that allows him to cast 2 more skills, right? Which is basically a mana pot that he didn't use, so his out of mana defense was complete BS. Oh no, I said that earlier. I was like, he's got a little bit of mana, and there's ways he could get mana back. So like, yeah, he could have run back, he could have Frost Nova'd. I don't know everything about Mage, okay? So I'm not gonna pretend to like, oh god, I know everything. But Frost Mage has a lot of slows, and then they got that Frost Nova shit that is like kind of crazy, right? That shit crazy. So like, yeah, he could have helped. He could have. And I said that in the thing. Like, he could have helped. Would it have saved them? Don't know. It's tough to say. The boss was immune to CC. So like, the boss would have kept coming regardless. So it's a good chance the boss kills at least one person regardless there. I don't know whether they would have killed both. I defer to Asmon's opinion on these things. But like, because Asmon, as much as people like to harp on him, is an expert at WoW, but this guy is too, so like the experts are kind of split on it. She said, who gives a f*** at the end of the day? What happened, right? What happened. I'm not speaking about what happened way before or after. I'm talking about when you guys were in the heat of the moment. Oh, okay. Some might laugh at this, but in a death situation, lots of players panic hard, and some even show their hidden sides. I really mean this, and at the end of the day, we all saw some odd behaviors. It's no secret. So he's saying exactly what I'm saying. This is literally exactly what I said. Did I not just say? I was like, oh my god, bro. W. It's truly not about the roaching. It's the cynical intent you had to push yourself to lie. Such a dishonest move. I don't know about this. This is weird. Where's he lying? Right? And you tripled down on this live. You kept mentioning the shot caller called to run, so you ran. That doesn't add up to me. Why didn't you go back then when they called come back? You know, he does make a good point. You know? I didn't think about it like that. He does make a good point. So if all you were really doing was listening to the calls, and the call was to run, you started running, the call was to come back, and you didn't come back. That's not a wrong argument. But if the call is to run, normally you just get all the way out. I'm gonna be honest with you. In hardcore WoW, somebody calls to run, you said like people are gone. People are leaving. It is what it is. When they called come back, shot caller, by the way, instead of going back, you took offense to these words, come back, and replied, look at my mana. What do you want me to do? Now, I just want to be clear. When the shot caller said come back, the call was still to run. The shot caller was really saying come back in the context of you need to do what you can to try to help us get out of this situation, but we're all still running. That's kind of like the vibe. It wasn't like come back, we're gonna fight this now, we're full turning. No, it was like come back, we're still running, but you should do what you can to help us. While quickly hovering your mouse over the mana gem and Rob of the Archmage, Rob of the Archmage. For people that need context, these 2 items restore mana instantly, which he purposely didn't use full knowing. Yeah. He knew what you knew what you were doing. You wanted to play the smartass and not look like a coward. Instead, you lied to us all. Look at my mana. Then you press the ice barrier into a blink again, trying to prove yourself to stream that you have no mana. He's trying to... Ooh. Okay. Guys, I like to put myself in people's situation, like on the stream. As a streamer, I can do this. I put myself in his situation. He's calling I have no mana, and then he uses blink to make his mana even lower because it helps it sell it to his chat. I could see someone doing that for sure. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. He's squeezing every last bit he can. It's such a poor attitude. Rather do this than save the team. Wanting to be so right in the moment. You're not fooling any WoW Classic players with that move, saying there is nothing I can do. You kept digging to save your ego instead of simply using those items or to help out or just tell the truth. Such an evil act. And for what? Look smart on stream for a few hours? Trick a bit of viewers that don't know how to play WoW? I don't know how to play WoW. I just want to be clear. I'm only level 33, but I should say the game's amazing. I hope I don't run into a situation like this. Like, show some decency. It's okay to be wrong. Say the right things, man. Okay. I just want to say, if I die in hardcore WoW, I hope it's not to an alliance town. That's the thing I'm most concerned about dying to. If I die and it's my fault, like I'm in the open world, or if I die in a dungeon in a situation like this, I consider that an honorable death. That's fine. But like if I die because I disconnected or I accidentally walked into Alliance Town, because I've never seen these places before, I don't know what an Alliance is. I don't know which towns are Alliance, which towns aren't. I have no idea what's going on or what to avoid. Okay, that's what I'm most concerned about. That you'll get laughed at. Well, dude, this is a perfect example, by the way, in OnlyFans. I'm like, hey guys, is there any Alliance towns to worry about in Ashenvale? They're like, oh yeah, there's like this one, right? They mentioned, I forget the name of the town. It's like this town right in the middle of the road. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. Okay, I'll avoid that. Sweet. And then I'm like walking up to Astronaut. Yeah. I'm like walking up to another hideout because I'm just following the arrow at the top of my screen. And I happen to open my map because I always do this because I'm really nervous. I'm careful. And there's a big red dot on the road in front of me. And I'm like, hey guys, is this outpost Alliance? And keep in mind, this is still in the same area. And they're like, oh yeah, that one's Alliance too. Don't go up there. Like that's what I'm talking about. Like, guys, I just need a little bit of help. I just need a little bit of help. Like, holy God damn. I did not walk up there. I got close though. I could see the guards. I could literally see them on my screen. And I stopped at the very edge of render distance and was like, if I had taken maybe even a few more steps, I'm probably dead. Don't trust the guild chat. It's okay to be wrong. Say the right things, man. Now comes to the sad part where you guys are in an argument of two players just died. Instead of showing some empathy, you make it about yourself and leave the call. I made 0 mistakes. You guys pulled. I left. What the hell is this mentality? Where does it come from? You were lying and being for many reasons. Insecurity. No. Again, guys, in these moments, you see people for who they are. Okay? In his mind, you need to understand it from Pirate's perspective. He has not done anything wrong. He's not telling lies. You guys said, leave. I left. Right? You need to completely disengage any emotional attachment at all from the situation. Did Pirate really do anything wrong? No. If you are not looking at it from a human being's perspective, he did not do anything wrong. They said leave. He ran out. Right? But like, that's the problem, is that he is a human being, right? At run, everybody gets out. Yeah. But like, see, here's the thing. Yeah, run equals everybody gets out, but run also means everybody gets out, right? Normally when you call run, it's not just about yourself. You're also trying to help to the best of your ability. Other people get out, right? And that is what's called being a good person. All right. Like you don't want to be a dick in the heat of the moment. Yes, it's your hours too, but like, and I understand not wanting to sacrifice yourself, like run into the mobs and just go down swinging like it's some Last Samurai shit and you're getting gunned down on a hill. You know what I mean? Like, no, we're asking you to just throw basic skills and do what you can while not putting yourself at risk. That's what get out means in most situations. Okay. Get out, but like where you can, try to help people without putting yourself at risk. And he did not do that. And that's why people are upset. From a logical perspective, he did nothing wrong, but these people can't see logic. Yeah, exactly. And again, he's looking at it from a logical, no emotion standpoint. Anyone that tried to explain to you or make you come to your senses.
Serious question: do we abandon the shy or toss the shy at the boss while running?
We throw the boss. Honestly, we toss the shy at the boss. It's going to play dead, and then we're going to make sure that we. Okay, so again, the call is to run. We throw the shy at the boss. It plays dead. The call is to fight. The shy stands back up because we wanted to blow that cooldown to make sure it dies. And then we call to run again because the shy is still on the front line. You get out. Okay. Everybody gets out. The shy can't play dead and get out of the situation. They die. Natural selection is taking its course. Okay. Not to forget you mentioning professions 300 over 300. How does that even matter? I'll be honest with you, a lot of our level 60s have really high professions, but whatever. Are you really that more important than others? This is the vibe you kept giving off. It was all about you. All you needed was to say, damn, sorry for the death. Maybe I could have done something. And again, it's an emotional argument. That's exactly what I'm saying. It's like people are just shocked to see how little Pirate Software actually gives a shit about other people in the game. Okay? It's just the truth. I'm not saying in real life. I'm saying in the game. Okay, and a lot of people consider the game as real life. Like if he would do it in a video game, would he do it in real life? Right? Like that's how people see it. That's what people are upset about. Amazed it explains Blizzard's talents, speaking highly about surviving deaths as a group, saying it's the best experience, teamwork. All of your stuff you talked about in these clips were false. You couldn't deliver as you spoke, and that's fine. Just own up to it. Stop lying. I don't really know if he's lying. He's just, again, he's not emotional. He's just logical. It is only logic. There is no human emotion. It is stone cold. Terminator. Like, I got out. You know what I mean? Lastly, in the call with Tyler 1, second Discord call happens with the current GM. Oh, what's going on in chat? He looks worse than the crypto thrower with his 0.5 second Blizzard channel. Okay, that's crazy, bro. He didn't scam people out of their money. Like, chill. Again, this is just video game drama. Everything should have been hashed out there. None of this would have happened. Yet you leave the call again when it comes to Yamato's turn to speak. Super disrespectful, especially when after they heard your part of the explanation. Yamato says a sentence and you leave immediately. That's not how you handle things. I will be honest. I heard Yamato join the call. Yamato's kind of a clout chaser. Like the whole thing, he wanted to get in a call with Asmin. He's trying to jump in a call. He's always jumping in a call with Tyler, and he's just kind of like he's like a cockroach in the room. All right, I'm just gonna be honest. This is my impression of Yamato based on how he's been behaving in OnlyFans with the drama and stuff. He's always trying to be in call, right? So the fact that he left call when Yamato started speaking, I don't actually hold against him because Yamato's always trying to get his word in on everything, even if it doesn't pertain to him. Like Yamato will just join in the like random drama that doesn't even pertain to him and just like start talking or just hang out. It doesn't make any sense. It's weird. Well, that's League streamers. Yeah, I mean, I know a bunch of these League streamers from back in the day before I started streaming. I know a bunch of these guys. You know who my favorite League streamer is of all time once he got unbanned? Tyler. You know why? Because I see the same energy that I have in Tyler 1. Like, I love his energy that he brings. And he's also like down to earth. At the end of the day, you can tell like Tyler's actually emotionally intelligent. Like he actually, like, as much as he like pretends to be like this complete degen and he's doing all this shit, like, right, he loves leading OnlyFans. He loves the drama. He loves the HR issues. He loves dealing with it every day. He's enjoying it. That's that. And I would enjoy it too. Like, it's just the truth. Play Yumi jungle and forget smite. Stop. Again, my favorite Tyler content, I think, was either when he got his new car and he bought like this shitty ass like 2000, I forget the name of the car, Grand Am or some shit. It's some garbage car. I love that stream, and I also loved his tournament, the Tyler 1 tournament where he had like the green screen and stuff. I loved it. Anyway, as we were. This isn't a group of randoms. You don't walk away from your problems. It's a guild. Treat each other fairly and show some respect. It's also a huge disrespect towards Soda. How? This guy put in so much time for this work, and you can't say a simple "my bad." Like, come on. How the is this? Okay, this is unfair. This is unfair. How is this? Soda's not involved. Okay. Now, people think he's running a terrible guild. No. People think Tyler 1 is running a terrible guild. There's a difference. There's a difference. Now, people think he's running a terrible guild, yet it's the complete opposite. This has been an amazing run, so here I am typing this long message so you and any of your viewers can understand the root and the cause. Most of the guild members are confused too. They don't even know what to say. Yeah, and again, like, they're just like, oh, he's not even a human being. What the it's such an awkward situation you put us all in. Yeah, because now everyone's looking over their shoulder, looking at each other, going, damn, are you going to pirate software me? Like, that's just the truth. Like, are you just all logic and no emotion? If shit starts going wrong, are you just immediately going to abandon ship? Like, damn, bro, are you going to pirate software my ass or are you going to Mizkiff my ass? Because there's a difference. Miz is just a... Okay? Pirate is very, very intelligent, right? And he knows what he's doing. Which one is worse? Most of the guild members are confused too. They don't even know what to say. It's such an awkward situation you put us all in. You should have never lied and walked away from this thing. Maybe now you'll get an idea of why people are upset. For anyone that wants to make excuses saying it's just a game, it doesn't matter whether it's gaming, esports, school, and work. You don't do this type of stuff. It's true. It's very true. Okay, it is just a game, but also I think for a lot of people, when you invest more than 200 hours of your life doing something, we can all agree it means a little bit more than it's just a game. Okay, in a lot of cases, it's a hobby, it's a pastime, right? And like it reflects on your character when you do shit like this. All right, it is just a game at the end of the day, but it does reflect on your character when you do shit like this. It does. You don't do this type of stuff. It's toxic. Continue gaslighting and feeding your lies to the community. Like, own up to some things. It was never about blaming everything on you for the deaths. Almost every streamer agreed to that. Yeah, I would agree. I've seen a lot of perspectives on this. I would say that most people don't blame him for the deaths. They just, like, it's not his fault, right? It is his fault that he didn't try to help, though. Well, again, human response. It's the way you behave. Stop playing a fool. Yes, I think it's laughable that something so small became this big because you kept just doubling down. Hope you speak with Yamato soon and clear things up. Sorry if I came across harshly, except you needed to hear this from someone. Your ego needs a check 100%. His behavior was odd, man. There it is. I don't know about this, but I do know that this is true. Your ego needs a check? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't think it's ego. I think that people wrongly point it towards ego. I think he's just like, some people just have less emotional attachment to things, like a lot less, significantly less. You guys ever seen that guy that climbed like Half Dome or whatever the without any ropes or anything? Yeah, same shit. I'd also love to tell everyone is reading. It's fine. I also like to tell everybody reading. It's fine to apologize and own your mistakes. This doesn't show weakness. It actually takes more strength and courage to own things. The bottom clip is from mini text. All right, what is this?
No one dies there. No one. Not a single person. No one dies there. No one. Not a single person.
The amount of mana goes to click the mana crystal, then ice barriers instead.
Yeah, so he knew he had mana gem. It's a misplay.
Even an ice though would have been enough.
You guys pulled that when
I think he didn't realize he had it, and then he realized he had it after he already.
No, so is being too kind. This guy literally developed WoW. Okay, he worked on World of Warcraft, from my understanding, at least for like a little while. All right, this guy's been playing Mage for longer than I've been playing BDO. All right, he knew he had it. Don't give him the benefit of the doubt. He knew what he was doing.
Already left and kind of just doubled down based on ego.
Instantly ran out, bro. You instantly ran. You didn't even look
as
back.
much as you're angry right now. Of course I ran.
I'm not angry at all.
You overpulled 2 packs. You overpulled 2 packs and a boss. I had 1,400 mana left. I had to spend all of that mana to try and put it on Blizzard to save you guys in the first place, and nothing left.
Not
you
really.
weren't paying attention to party.
He's a QA, not a dev. He was definitely a dev for StarCraft 2. No question, he was a developer for StarCraft 2. Maybe he was only in Q&A on WoW, but even still, he himself brags about how long he's been playing World of Warcraft and how good he is at Mage. Okay, and he is good, to be clear. Like, it's just like my point is, even if he wasn't a dev for WoW, he worked at Blizzard. Like, this guy's been playing this game forever, and he even, like, there's no way he didn't know as he was running away. Like, I have no mana. I'm a brand new Warlock player. This would be like me saying I didn't know I had Healthstone up. No, even I remember in a panic situation that Healthstone is up. Okay, like, it's just the truth. Maybe I forget to craft the Healthstone before I go in, but like, did he say his father also worked at Blizzard? I have no idea. He has clips of him saying what he should do.
Resources. You overpulled.
He knows he's wrong. You just can't say the words. Well, hold on.
And you weren't paying attention to where the boss was. That's not on me.
Ooh.
I saw about
just take some blame, God damn it. Just a bit.
I don't know if we could like.
It's okay.
I have not heard Soda's take on this. It's actually crazy how different Soda and Asmon's take is on this.
Move back.
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
But Asmon is a lot like PirateSoftware. So I expect him to be on PirateSoftware's side with this. Like Asmon is also, you guys watch Asmon, right? A lot of you watch Asmon. Asmon for sure. He's emotionally detached more than most people from society. If you've ever listened to Asmon speak, he's even explained his thinking on it any number of times. Like he absolutely cares a lot, like emotionally, he's just not as locked in or as engaged with people or with like other humans emotionally. He looks at things from a completely emotionally devoid perspective, which is what a lot of people like about Asmon, right? In fairness. But like, again, this is a human being that is extremely emotional. Okay. Like, cause Soda's a really nice guy, right? If you watch Soda's content, you know, people love Chance because he's down to earth. He cares about people. He's an emotional GM, right? Like he cares. He's like, man, I didn't want to make people feel bad, or I didn't want to do this. Like that's how he chooses to lead the guild, right? And like, you can tell how much he actually cares about people. He's emotionally attached. Asmon is the opposite. He's a lot like PirateSoftware. And again, it's logically. He can only see it from a logic perspective, right? And like logically, Asmon sides with Pirate because he didn't technically do anything wrong. The call was to get out. He got out. Like, what do you want, bro? You called the roach, you know? But like, again, everyone else, like this is this face right here. Look at this face. Look at this face. Like, again, that's the face of like a pretty normal human being.
But there wasn't even like any like information. We are just yapping about useless stuff. Do you see my point?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I called it the boss coming though, but at that point, maybe it was too late.
Asmon said there was nothing the Pirate could have done to change the outcome. I think that somebody's gonna die for sure. That's like I am just a newbie though. I don't know shit. I don't know shit about the dungeon. I know that Frost Mage is bullshit. In hard, I will say this: cucks that play this loser of a class. Okay, like these people when they die, I don't even feel bad. Do you know why? It's because they're gonna get back to level 60 in like a day. Because these losers literally like they pull like everything. You show up to like a place to do a quest, and like I'm like hitting one farmer at this location. I'm hitting one guy, and then this mage runs by me with like 35 mobs. Everything the light touches is my kingdom. So no, I don't feel bad when one of these little dies, because they could literally just pull infinity mobs and never have to worry about anything. They just power level in like a day or two. Boom, back at level 60. Doesn't even matter. If a warrior dies, that's a problem because that class is hard. You know what I mean? A mage dies, who asked? All right, just saying. Just saying. Also, hunters can themselves too because they constantly aggro shit from beyond everyone else's range. I hear that stupid little ASMR bow sound. God, I hate these people. Okay, anyway.
To move back.
Like,
take my mom every
rank 1 mage would not like at least to try Frost Nova there. Like you're not even like in danger.
Oh, I'm 100% in
try
danger.
A Frost Nova. Like,
100%.
No, you're not.
No, 100% in danger.
No, he's
Your
not.
shot color says run. It's time to run. You run. That is how that works.
No, it's not.
You were the shot color. You called for run. I run.
I'm not a shot.
Every single rank 1 mage disagreed with Asmon and said they could have had a whole group in the exact same situation. Private is objectively wrong here. Again, he had Frost Nova up. If I don't know the cooldown on Frost Nova. I know what it does in Hearthstone, and it does basically the same thing in WoW. Hearthstone that could have helped, but the boss was immune to CC, so there's that too. But if every single rank 1 mage is saying that he could have been killed, or he could have saved them, then maybe he could. And maybe the argument from Pirate is that I'm just not good enough to do that. But I don't know. That's not what I'm hearing here.
And I was out of mana.
This isn't a league match. I'm locked in.
Oh, dear God.
And I can still see
I'm going to play Chalk Collar today.
Okay, then go roll a mage and do
You were the first
it.
person that ran away and didn't even look back. Literally.
This is the second time. This
you
is
could
the
have at least said like the boss.
You're just going to talk over me? Is that what we're doing now? We're just going to talk over me? Is that all we're doing?
I'm just giving you my points.
Okay. You done giving your point?
Honestly, everyone's at fault for not communicating better. Some cop-out bullshit beta bitch response. No. It was the communication. Was there panic in the comms? Yes, but the communication was pretty clear. Run, run, run. then like, yo, at least come back and help us, right? And then run, right? Like, it's pretty clear. Could the communication have always been better? Yeah. Even in dungeon runs that I'm successful on, communication could have been better. Some cop-out response. It doesn't help anyone get any better at the game. And it certainly doesn't actually help us get to the bottom of this situation.
You good?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You go roll a mage then. See you around.
Okay, like mage is difficult at all. Shush. That
The problem is not the boss because Tank got the boss aggro. Other 2 people die because of other mob.
I hate mages, except for Zico. That guy's a G. I love Zico. Mages that pretend that their class is somehow going to be hard in hardcore classic WoW legitimately just need to be run down. Okay, in game, obviously. Like, oh my god, shut up, dude. Like, Ompi got to like level 60, he died, and then still re-leveled and got to 60 in less than a week. Stop. Like, now granted, the skill ceiling on mage and PvP, really high. Really high. Not arguing that. I'm talking about their difficulty level in WoW. Okay? So, like, again, the people who should feel like the most bad when you die are, like, warriors, right? It takes forever to level a warrior, right? Or, like, I'd say priests. Oh, God. Priest is super slow, too, from what I understand. That shit sucks. But mages, you die, it's not nearly as bad. It's not nearly as bad because you're like, just do it again tomorrow. I'll be fine. We'll be level 60 in the next 40 hours.
Chief.
Did he leave the call? What?
Listen
What?
to Ampian's
That is outrageous, dude.
situation.
You can't.
I would love to hear that conversation. I'd love to hear that conversation.
Can't blame me for that. You make a bad poll, you make a bad.
Like, you're not expected to play like Ampi. But whenever someone dies, like, what you do is you put on your own hindsight glasses and you take a step back and you say, if I was a robot and I played perfectly, what could I have done? And it's okay if you don't play that well. But when another mage literally does that, and then you say it's not possible, like, that's weird. It is weird. And I don't know what kind of like he f***ed up and got insecure and was panicking and then he immediately put all of his defensives up and was like he just felt bad. That is an ego thing and that's a problem. That sucks. But I understand where it's coming from. I just don't agree with it. And then you get to this point, you start gaslighting. Not even just refusing to take blame. Again, I don't agree with it, but I understand it. But
I feel like this would be like me in the same situation and having Snuts come up to me and be like, yeah, there's a lot you could have done better on Warlock there. And then me going, no, you're just wrong. Homie, nah, bro.
Then you go on farther and farther and farther. I guess maybe now he's like being attacked from what I've read, like every angle of the internet. I understand you want to triple down now because you don't want those people to feel like they're right.
Yeah, so to right.
Bullshit.
Who is this?
Bullshit. You have a completely full mana bar.
What streamer is this? I've not seen this guy. Is this? That's Preach. Okay.
Bullshit. You have a completely full mana bar.
How long has Preach been playing? Wow. I feel like this is probably a veteran. Really, really good guy. Yeah, he seems pretty wholesome. Just the vibe right here.
A completely full mana bar. That is a lot of ego.
Or there's more on the way, more on the way.
He knows he's got mana as well. He mouses over the mana gem.
Wait, did he really? Wait. Caught. No shot.
More on the way.
Oh, yeah, he did. Is that mana gem right there? Is that what that is? I don't even know what the fuck that is. What is that pink thing right there? That's it? He knew. You knew it. Holy shit, bro. What? Yes, sir. He's contemplating. He is contemplating his life decisions, bro.
He knows he's got
Mana gems are blue? Okay, so what's this? Is this the mana gem here? Is the mana gem on the right? It looked like he went down for this pink thing.
mana as well.
Can you now stop glazing him? Who? When at any point in this entire review have I glazed him one time? It's an ice block. The red ruby is the mana gem. So this one. That's the mana gem. This is ice block here. Ah, I see. You're glazing pirate, to be honest, you have been? No, I haven't. The only glaze I put on him is that I love that he's a StarCraft 2 dev. I love that, right? And again, I think that the call was to run, and he thinks that logically he has not done anything wrong here by running, right? And again, it's an emotional argument to say that, oh, he's in the wrong here. Because again, this is not PirateSoftware's fault that all this shit happened. He didn't pull the mob. He didn't pull the extra pack, all that stuff. However, morally, he should have gone back and tried to help his group get out. Morally. Like, morally speaking.
How did you get this deep? Stop feeding into it. All of the accounts that are messaging me are getting reported. There's a funny fact about this. I worked at Blizzard for 7 years. There's a whole lot of other people there that still know me. And all of these reports are going directly to them. They're well aware of the situation, and everybody who's messaging me, they're going to get read. It's kind of a dumbass thing to do. And I can't wait for all of them to get banned.
God. Oh, God. Oh. Dude, he making it really hard to give him the benefit of the doubt on anything here. This is mana gem. Okay. That's mana gem? I don't even see that icon. Maybe it's on the bottom. I can't see. It's too dark. Maybe it's down there. I'm going to trust that Preach knows what the mana gem is. It changes as it ranks up. Okay. I'm just going to trust that Preach knows that that's mana regen. I'm going to trust Preach's opinion on this. He's the expert, okay? So he reached down to click the mana regen, okay? He reached down to click he said, I don't have any mana. What do you want me to do? He reached down because he knew he had mana. And I said that before. I said, I think it's bullshit to say that he didn't know. Like, oh, like Soda was saying, oh, he just forgot about it. He misplayed. And you'll notice that I paused. And this is why people said, oh, you're glazing him. No, I literally paused it. And I said, I wouldn't give him that much benefit of the doubt. I think he knew. As, like, again, as someone that is playing hardcore WoW, and I'm the first time player, I would not have forgotten that in that moment. Like, again, because I would not forget my health stone. I feel like it's the same thing as my health stone. Like, I have to, like, make the health stone, and then it's there if I need it in an oh shit moment. You know? What's this?
Pirate, why are you walking, bro?
What are you talking about?
Okay, just hold on. Let me finish these clips here. Hold on.
Well, he mouses over the mana gem.
Yeah, he moused over the mana gem.
He totally goes to mana gem. He knows, you lying bastard. You lying bastard. Okay, yeah, I see why people are pissed at this. Bullshit. You have a completely full.
Now, that being said, again, does it save them? Don't know. No idea. Okay. Asmon said it wouldn't save them. A couple other people said that 100% they both live. Right? I don't know. I consider Asmon an expert on WoW. I also consider Soda an expert on WoW. I also consider Zico an expert. Zico knows more about WoW than Asmon does. It's the truth. So if Zico said they both would have lived, I would trust Zico's opinion. Like, I love watching Zico's content. What is this? No would have probably given them a massive chance to be saved. And I said that before. I said he could have frost novaed the hyenas and stuff would have stopped, right?
I love Zico's pick. I've not seen Zico's pick on it.
Pirate, am I allowed to?
Oh, shut up, Yamato. Shut the fuck up. You already speak your piece. He gets to talk as well, okay? Don't speak. Okay, so the first thing was, the morning was, you take things off, you take away you instead of asking to take it, it's like, he breaks it, I told you that, he got control, you guys were going to take it, I lost it, you ran, you ran, Sarah, everything. I think I would take everything. I think it was where we do more help, but at the end of the day, it was terrible, your hours were line.
I've heard this whole conversation. Jesus fucking Christ, it's giving me a headache.
I want to speak to him because I didn't.
Yamato, what do you want, man?
Let me say it again.
He said his piece.
Pirate.
Go on.
Yeah, I want to speak to him because I didn't speak to him correctly. I said it again. We all did mistakes, bro. Like I didn't say. We are just blaming you. It's about the zero accountability is what makes us so mad. Pirate.
There's no zero accountability, dude. Everyone can do something better. But when you open up and you yell over another person,
can I speak?
Nah, I'm good.
You joined the call. See, like he's so.
Okay, so again, I explained this before. Yamato's kind of a cockroach. All right, he tries to insert himself into literally everything. I'm surprised he's not trying to call me on Discord right now. Like he's always trying to be in Tyler's call. He's trying to call Asmin. He's trying to call Soda. He's trying to be everywhere. Okay. That being said, in this particular situation, he was in the group and he deserved a chance to speak. And Pirate said, "F you." And you should have given him a chance to speak. People are saying he could have saved them. At the bottom line, guys, the call is to run. Okay. And logically, I don't want to put, if you're thinking about it logically, you disconnect emotion from it at all as a human being. You're not a human being, you're a robot. You just leave. You're just going to run out. You're not going to help your other fellow robots, right? Don't gonna care. Okay. The truth of the matter is, could he have done something to help the other people? Could they have lived? Maybe. Maybe not. But the truth is, it would have put him at risk again. Right? It would have put him at risk again, even if he, like if he goes back, he plays it perfectly. Maybe they both live. Maybe Zico's right. Right? Maybe Zico is correct. But like, he probably is correct. Right? But there's also a chance that he misplays it and he ends up dying too. Right? And the problem is, PirateSoftware doesn't give a fuck about these people. He doesn't. And again, it goes back to my earlier argument. Whether they would have lived or not if he helped is kind of irrelevant. It would have put him at risk. He was not going to get put at risk. He does not care about these people. He doesn't give a shit about who he's playing with. It's just that simple. It's obvious. He does not give a shit. Okay? Just makes him a bad person. Does it make him wrong? Not necessarily. Right? I don't think he's a bad person, like, wholeheartedly, because he did something in a video game like this. However, in this situation, yeah, he looks like a bad person. For sure. Right? He would have put himself back at risk had he turned back around, and that's the truth. Could he have saved both of them? Maybe. If Zico said he could have, then probably. But it would have put his life at risk, and he was not willing to do that for the team. Okay? And that just goes... And again, be careful who you are partying with in hardcore classic WoW. Okay? Be careful. All right? Again, I'd rather have Miz. I would rather have Miz, Kev, because Miz is just a... He's not gonna stone cold Steve Austin me with no emotion and run out like this. Like, at the end of the day, there's like a certain amount of acceptable risk that people are willing to put themselves at in order to live. I would say that a normal human being is willing to put themselves at, like, in this kind of a situation, about 40% risk. In other words, you are willing to throw skills and try to help out, and putting yourself at like a 40% chance of death, roughly. Okay. I would say PirateSoftware was not even allowing, he wasn't going to allow 0% risk. Okay. Even if there's a chance that they salvage that situation, right? And they just kill the pack. He's already out of the, he doesn't care. He's not going to put himself at any risk to try to help anyone else. Okay. It's just that simple. Whether he could have saved them or not is completely irrelevant. He was not going to help them because, again, he's thinking about it from a logical perspective. He's a lot like Asmon. Okay. Emotionally, not frontal lobe, not as developed. Okay. Okay, a lot of guys are like this. Asmon's like this. Pirates like this. A lot of men are like this. Okay, they don't have as much emotional connection to the world as some other human beings do. It's just how men are designed in a lot of cases. It is what it is. Is it a shitty human being thing that he left those people to die? Absolutely. Now, I want you to contrast this with Sarah. Sarah is the healer in the party. Okay, normally the acceptable amount of risk, like I said, is I'll throw blizzards, I'll throw frost bolts, I'll try to do frost novas if it only puts me at about 40% chance of dying. But like I'm not gonna put myself out there, right? I'm not gonna go above this line to help you, but I'll do what I can while not putting myself at too much risk, right? That's the normal good person human thing to do. That's about 40%. Sarah's line for risk, 100%. Sarah knew if I turn around and heal this person right now, I'm going to die, but they could live. Sarah healed that person. Okay. That is not a normal human being. This is not a normal human being either. Okay. Neither of these are normal human responses. Okay. Normal human response is somewhere where Yamato landed and somewhere where like Snuppy and Ozzy landed. Like they're all kind of like normal, right? That's the majority of people help each other, but they really just don't. They're trying not to put themselves at too much risk to die. Right. And that's just the truth. You're looking at two different sides of the spectrum where Sarah is like willing to sacrifice everything to help someone else versus PirateSoftware, who's willing to sacrifice precisely nothing to help you. If there's any trouble at all, he is gone. And that's just the truth. Okay, that's it. That's it. And I said that at the beginning. Say that now. Say it again. All right. Everyone is upset with him, not because he did anything wrong, but because it was jarring to see how little he gives a shit about other people in the same dungeon as him. Okay, these are not randoms. I cared more about my own randoms when I did BFD with randoms. I cared more about those randoms than he cares about these people here. And that's the truth. He ratted out. He did more than just rat out. Okay. Like roaching out is one thing. This is something different. This guy is going to turn around. He can't even see his party. Okay. Like it's just the truth.
Why am I walking? Look at my mana.
Savage, but come on.
They're not even there. He's gone. Decent bunch of clips, but Summit reacting.
Tyler watching the PO.
Okay, hold on. Let's hear this song.
Some of the best moments that I've had inside of dungeons are because, oh shit, we're all going to die. We don't execute this perfectly. And we hardened up at that moment. We kicked some ass and we got to live. Oh shit, we're all going to die. We don't execute this perfectly. And we hardened up at that moment. We kicked some ass and we got to live.
Why are you walking, bro?
What am I supposed to do for you? See ya. And we hardened up at that moment. We kicked some ass and we just run. Run. Easy idea of the day. Run. There were no Chiefs going out. Run. There were no Blizzards going out. Run. Apparently he didn't have a spec for Blizzard for slows, but like that's exactly why I run that spec. Because like when shit goes sideways, you just run.
Nothing PirateSoftware would have this so steep.
Oh shit, we're all going to die. We don't execute this perfectly. And we hardened up at that moment. We kicked some ass and we got to live.
Why are you walking, bro?
I worked at Blizzard for 7 years. And we hardened up at that moment. We kicked some ass and we just run. Run.